Look what I found on OfferUp.
If they don't fall.
Oh no. What? Welcome back, everybody. This time we're doing game hunting from Orlando. The Orlando edition
Of game hunting.
We're here. No, we actually found these. What Friday, Wednesday? Was it Wednesday? Tuesday or Wednesday? I found these on OfferUp, and they were about an hour from the house.
He contemplated asking me to drive an hour.
That's not right. But so I told the guy, and he says he only wanted $40 for both of them.
But in Anthony fashion, do they work?
I don't know if they work.
Do they have cords?
No cords. We have cords
Do
at
they
the
have
house.
controllers?
We have controllers at the house.
We have a controller.
That's all you need. You don't need 4 controllers to see if it works. But and
They're filthy.
no games. Yeah, they are pretty dirty. This one, the purple one. I'm sorry, the indigo one. It's pretty rough looking. We're gonna do another video on these, and it's gonna be called "Will These Work?" So we don't know. But yeah, so we came down to Orlando Friday to celebrate our anniversary, and on the way,
On the way.
we stopped, and I didn't think they were going to be, I thought they'd be gone. Nobody picked them up. Nobody, unless he had them on hold or something. I'm not sure. I got lucky, but
That one's busted.
yeah,
Just noticed.
I just seen that one. Yeah, it's a little cracked right down here. But yeah, this is some basic hoarder action going on here. Basically, short story that we'll tell it in the next video. We ain't gonna use it for all
Yeah,
this.
because the guy may still call us back.
He just found those. He hasn't. Everybody knows when you find those, there's gonna be
more
other stuff. So we're waiting for a call for that. So today, Saturday, before we go out for our anniversary dinner, we just was hanging around town, just doing stuff, and here in Kissimmee, and we thought we'd hit up, there's some game stores, but they're all in Orlando. It's like north of us, if you know where Kissimmee is at. And
Which I think we're going there tomorrow.
maybe, yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do.
Because I like to go to
Yeah.
international.
So, and so we went, kicking around town. There was like some borderline flea markets, and they were basically called sweat boxes. They were.
And they didn't have the knockoffs.
Yeah.
They had the knockoffs of the knockoffs of the knockoffs.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So we found the first guy, and he didn't have a lot of games, but he said basically just give me a deal. The more you buy, So we got these 4 games for $15. We're not 100% sure if we're gonna keep them or not, but this one we're gonna keep.
That was the only one I was interested
But
in.
the other 3, they may get put on the chopping block. And
We have a container, which I think we told you guys. We have a section that we want to start putting games away because there's still 2 more game systems that we don't have that we want. And our local game store that you guys know, GameQuest, they have one of them. So we're trying to build up enough trade-in value to go and get it. So
So I didn't say where we got these. We went to the 192 flea market.
no, this was from the main street.
No,
Oh.
that was terrible. Because this was right down the
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
So we went. There was a couple of the thrift stores in town. No big deal. They didn't have anything. So we went to the 192 flea market, and it's borderline flea market. It was. But anyway, so we got these.
Scary.
So then we found another place inside there. And Serena finds this little guy. Check him out. Oh,
You're hitting it too hard.
There you go. Pretty cool.
I'll go with all of our other Marios.
Go with the other Marios. And there was actually a game store that was in there, and some of his stuff was kind of overpriced.
And he likes to flirt.
Yeah, he was flirting big time, and I kind of got caught up in the moment. I mean, you see some of the video. He had a tiny little place, and there was just games everywhere. But we got a couple little mushroom guys, pretty cool looking. Yeah, I got the Pocket Bike Racer, the Burger King game. This is the last one that I needed. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, and I obviously have New Vegas, but this is the Ultimate Edition. Come on, people. Serena found Pirates of the Caribbean for the DS.
I like playing those games.
Lego Indiana Jones.
Sealed.
And I have this game. This is probably one of my favorite Genesis games, but I have this game, and I have the cartridge for it. But when we got this, she asked me when we got in the car, she's like, is the game in the box? I'm like, well, there's a game. So I actually truly haven't even looked.
We don't even know if it's complete.
Yeah, so we're gonna find out right now. Oh, he put tape on it. Look at it. Put tape on it. Try not to rip it. Oh, I ripped it. Oh well. Something's going on in here, people. Oh yeah. Okay, there it is. Whew. It's actually pretty clean too. Yeah. So I have one of these at the house, and we'll oh nice. Comes with the stuff, and ooh, cool.
That's for the Game Gear.
Authentic Sega gear. What do we got? Oh man, look at these shirts.
1985 is calling.
Look at that. Sega Sports. This one. Pretty crazy. Stuff like this is fun. So I got lucky. So the game was actually in there. What's this going on? I don't know what's going on in there. But so when we get back to the house, so the other game, obviously we'll put that up and sell it to get a little bit of money back. But there was something else we was going to show you to make sure you check your games, because Serena got burned.
I didn't get burned.
She got her eyes burned.
Very much.
Remember the little game store that we went to in where was it? Holiday, and she what
I bought the
strategy guide.
The Lord of the Rings. No, I don't remember. Laura Croft strategy guide, and I was flipping through it, and yeah, there was a gay men's advertisement.
It showed
it all.
So
we've seen advertisements from Las Vegas.
And this was worse.
And these were worse than the ones in Las Vegas. I was like, oh my gosh. I made him rip burn it.
So right before we went to record this, and I find this. So I open it up. I'm like, oh, a book. I'm like, it's kind of thick. I was like, what's going on in here? And I'm like, I open it up and everything. Oh, it's somebody's photos. It's all in Spanish. I have not looked at these yet. Okay.
Oh, don't show those.
No. They're not bad.
It's not bad. It's just children.
No, it's... All right. So
it's not bad.
We'll dispose of these.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get caught with pictures of kids. That's all I freaking need. Yeah. Wasn't there something else that we got? I can't remember now.
I can't remember.
But so
these ones were first.
Which one is this?
Those ones.
This
Cash
one?
America.
We went to a Cash America. Yeah, these were yours.
So we went to a Cash America for the very first time ever. So Anthony gets the guy over and he's like, how much are you guys' games? Because we keep hearing that you guys say Cash America games are like $5 a piece.
Or less.
Or less. So we go, and he says, well, in this case, they're like $5. So I was like, okay, cool. So I got Final Fantasy
Day 1 edition.
Which I know it's on a newer Xbox One, and we have one, and I know we don't usually buy games for that.
Includes Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I don't have it, and I might as well get it. So for $5, I got that. So you guys know I collect Kingdom Hearts, and so this is Kingdom Hearts 3, and it was in another case with like all the game systems and everything. And I was like, well, how much is the Kingdom Hearts? And he goes, $7 or $10. And I went, so 7. And he goes, or 10. And I went, so 7. And he goes, or 10. And I went, and he said, okay, 7. And I was like, should have never started with the lower number. So I got this one for 7 and this one for 5.
Then we went and hit up a couple Goodwills. I mean, you can see in the video that nothing. Bunch of,
In one Goodwill, they didn't even have a Wii board. No Wii board.
But the other one, they did have a Wii board.
They did, for $4.
Yeah. And they had nothing. And it was just, maybe it was already been picked through for the day. I don't know. But, so we went, right where there was a Goodwill, there was a, what was it called? Value Pawn or something. So we went in there and they had some games and so she found
first.
Oh yeah.
First they had a Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. We have it. Well, we had it. Now it's just disappeared.
It's gone. So we need to get it again.
Just the disc. We have the box and the.
No, we don't even have that.
No, well, it's all gone.
It's all gone. So we had it before and now it's gone. So we need to replace it. So I seen it, but it's in a black case.
It's like in a PlayStation.
It's in the what is this? The artwork thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like complete. So I open it up. There's no book, and it's the Wii case, and it's Mario Kart. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. On the back of it, they wrote.
See, like this. This one here, they wrote $3.
Yeah. So on the back of it, they wrote $50, and I told Anthony, I'm like, they want $50 for this game. He goes, no, they don't.
There ain't no
They
way.
Just wrote 50 on
it's
there.
50
There's
cents,
there's no $50.
Like I thought it was something like this. Like see on here, they wrote 43, so they probably had the disc in a spot. So I was like, maybe that's where they're trying to keep track of it or something.
So Anthony calls the lady over and he goes, how much are for your games? And she goes, oh, it's written on the back. And I was like, okay. And so I had the Mario Kart in my hand, and she goes, yeah, so like this one, it's $50. I immediately set it back down.
No, I was like, get out of here.
I was like, you're retarded. I was like, I just looked this up on eBay. It's not even worth $50. I was like, okay, well, And so
these are your games.
I picked up another Final Fantasy. I'm in this Final Fantasy thing now. And Anthony found Shadow of Mordor, which is a Lord of the Rings game, and it's another RPG kind of game, and it was only $3. So I was like, all right, cool. So then I walked around. They had another case, and I walked around it, and they had switches in there and switch lights and a couple of SPs. They wanted way too much for their stuff that was in the case, like the switch lights. They wanted $200 for, and I was like, so I saw the SPs, and I kept walking. I was like, they just want way too much money for their stuff.
So it was like I was like, well, I know I was wanting to get her an SP, for her anniversary and everything. So I was like, yeah, we'll check it out. And so they had this one, it was for $100. And they had another one that was silver and it was like 110. So I was like, hey, let me check it out and everything, So she, let me see if I can find something here. So she gives me a game, I don't even know what
Which we still need to look that game up.
So we, Cool. So Yeah, she says, I don't even know what this is. It's an Atari game. Okay, just get to the game, will you?
Put it up there. Maybe
I don't have no idea what this is.
If you guys know what it is, let us know.
I have no idea what's going on here, people. But anyway, so she says, she's like, oh yeah, she's like, it comes with 14 games. I was like, 14 games? I'm like, well, let's see. And then she pulls out this, and I'm like, you know how I am with the bags and everything. This Game Boy thing. She pulls this thing up on the shelf.
I've walked away by now.
And it's just like, oh my gosh. We'll just run through some of these games real quick. And the charger.
There's 2 games in there that make me happy. There's 2 Harry Potter games in there.
There's, some of these games will probably end up getting sold off to, just to make money,
so that we can get our Saturn.
Go towards Saturn. So there's, Lilo and Stitch.
Which we'll probably keep, because that one's our kid's favorite.
Crash Bandicoot. Here's another Harry Potter. Which one's this one? Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets.
Stuart Little 2. Here's that game. I can't even pronounce it. But then there's all these, in which I didn't even know that these games, Cyber Tiger, these Game Boy games,
Leave that one below.
Yeah, I didn't even know these games worked in the SP. I've never had an SP. So, Pure Ride, 102 Dalmatians. Here's the other Harry Potter game. Bug's Life, Tarzan, Road Champs. And this was kind of cool. This was like almost a $50 game by itself. Harvest Moon. And this was kind of the coolest thing.
Oh,
but,
he thinks.
I don't know how you use it on here, but I think, anyway, the old Game Boy camera. So it's even got the phone number on the back.
But that's okay,
That's
because
awesome.
we have a Game Boy
Yeah,
at
we
the
got the
house.
Game Boy at the house.
So it does, these are games that, now that we know that they can play both,
Yeah.
we can play both on
takes,
there.
She takes, this. Excuse me. She takes this game and she goes to put it in there, and I'm about to say, like, lady, it's not gonna work, And I'm sitting. I'm like, oh, I'm mistaken.
I'm mistaken. Oh, it is colored.
It is colored. Yeah.
Cool, I can start looking for colored games too.
Tarzan. So that's kind of cool, I really didn't know that you can put these games inside there. I don't know.
You have it on.
Oops.
You just
I just left it on. So, $100. That's a freaking deal right there, So, yeah, we spent a little bit of money,
We didn't spend that much money.
But it's our anniversary and all. But I know, like these Gamecubes, I'm
We're gonna keep one.
One of them we'll keep.
Another one we'll trade.
And actually, I have another GameCube at the house, which is I just need to sell it. I
just need to put it in the fun and trade it too and get it done.
So, but we'll do another video on those and see which ones actually work and everything. But yeah, this is a fun little weekend so far. Tonight we're going up to
Disney Springs.
Disney Springs. I want to say Disney Village. It was downtown Disney, or it's had like 4 or 5 names,
Disney Springs.
So we're going down Disney Springs for dinner tonight and everything. And no game hunting at the Springs because there's no games there. There's a Lego store there. That's kind of cool.
We might get some Lego.
Yeah, they got the Nintendo Lego there probably. It's
We
probably
can
like
avoid that fun.
probably like $150 or something. But yeah, these little things are cool. Once we've seen them, They're actually like
Here's the kicker.
little candy things, but I can't open them.
See this one? I paid $2 for it.
Yeah, I
See
paid
these?
$4.
You paid $4 each.
A piece, yeah. But they're cool. They're cool looking, you know?
I thought he was cool looking. Haha, 3 coins.
So, yeah, thanks for watching. This is not a crazy long video, like always. Keeping it to like the 20-minute mark, so, which is amazing. But we're sitting here in the hotel, and we have to turn the air back on
Oh
because
my gosh.
we turned it off because it would be like, "Rrrr." That's all you'd hear in the
I
background.
got 3 stars.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time.
Keep hunting.
Keep looking out for the Gamecube videos. Will it work? Oh, you know what we didn't get to put up here? Our Mario. Remember
Because he's at home.
the Mario sits up in the...
He's at home.
Here, let's start the video over and I'll just hold him the entire video.
Oh, and guess what? We added a new family member. We'll have to take a picture of him. Maybe Anthony can insert
And I can put him in here.
a picture. We got a new family member to the Firefly family.
Oh, and Serena went game hunting by herself. And she picked up something. But that's going to be another video. Good score. Good score. All right.
I don't know if it is or not.
See you later, guys.
Bye.